Love is fleeting, happiness is an illusion, and there is no God. Nah, I'm just playing. Um, I just this video is gonna be on having whether you're ready to be in a relationship or not, because some of us aren't. I don't know if I am. Um, there's those things like you know, no one can love you until you love yourself. Maybe there's some validity to that. Now, granted, there's some people that don't know how to love themselves. They broken and but they don't know they're broken. They just don't know how to love themselves. And sometimes it takes someone to be like, all right, yeah, no, you have a little bit going on there, but no, I still love you anyway. You're great. I love it when you do this. I love your views on that. You're great, and I love you. And maybe in that scenario, that person that doesn't know how to love themselves can learn to love themselves because they have validation from someone else. Um, However, there's a lot of people, especially good quality people, that are not going to put up with that shit. They're not going to put up with the fact that, like, you are an absolute mess. You have deep seated problems from which you should seek professional help. And I'm not saying I'm one of those people or not, but um, yeah, I mean, some people just aren't ready. Some people freak out about certain things, and it's like, okay, listen, whoever wants to date your ass because you're freaking out so much, like, you're just like, I have this buddy of mine that he's in a band and he plays music shows, and let's say one class back a year before Corona, um, his girlfriend would get uber pissed off that he's like, the sets would go on so long, and they have to break all the equipment down and pack it up afterwards, and it's just they would get pissed at him for it's like, you're not spending enough time with me. Like, he's working, he's doing something that he enjoys, that he loves, and he's making money at it, and you're telling him not to do it. That's bananas. Like, why would, and of course he dumped her ass. Like, why would anyone want to be with that? And vice versa, if a guy does it to a girl, it's like, hey, listen, I know you're at this office all day and you're wearing makeup and you're looking pretty for other guys, and I come home and you're in sweats, and it's like, I think you should quit that job. Like, I don't like that. Like, all right, listen, guy, where the fuck do you get off telling someone else what to do and what not to? Like, if they're doing what they like and they're enjoying what they're doing and they're making money with it, like, so it's not just me picking on girls. Again, guys do this too. um, some people are just insecure, feeling insecure about things, so they get jealous. They get, um, yeah, like me, yeah, I get jealous of people that, like, I see, like, huge, like that guy in Taylor Swift's Blank Space. That is like the best looking guy in the world. Taylor Swift's Blank Space video. Oh my God, GQ smooth, just that is, if God was human, like, that would be him. Hugh Jackman, Ryan Reynolds. I get jealous, but they're awesome. I don't like when I see huge guys at the gym. I was like, whoa, what do you eat to get that huge? Like, it's. I'm just not a jealous person. I don't know if it was the acid or if it's just because I'm confident enough or I'm comfortable enough with my own masculinity and abilities and just humanness to, not get jealous. But some people are. Some people are insecure. Like, again, when I see someone with a good head of hair, I get jealous. But do I hate them? No, I don't hate on them for it. I was like, you lucky son of a gun. That's when someone's just naturally better looking than me or naturally skilled at something more so than I am. No, I don't get jealous. I mean, I do, but I don't let it affect, like, I don't wish bad upon them. I don't. Um, so if you're someone that, like, freaks out over something little, or you're something that just gets insanely jealous, like, you might be a toxic person. But to be fair, like, again, I get jealous too. Just because you're jealous about something, just because you feel certain ways, doesn't mean you're toxic. You can't really help how you feel. You can help you can change how you process how you feel. Be like, I feel this way. This is what I'm feeling. Why am I feeling like that? Okay, I'm feeling like that because this guy. Like, I remember this one this one black guy. I guess I didn't know him when I was at McGuire Air Force Base. He was just chilling there, just with just these jacked shoulders, just in the sauna, and I was just like, I've seen you work out. Like, I've seen you do like 3 sets of one exercise and focus on it. Like, you do not deserve those shoulders. You do not deserve, like, I've seen you down like pancakes and pizza. You don't deserve those abs. But okay, like, why am I feeling like that? Because his body just naturally kills fat. His body wants to stay lean. His body naturally builds muscle easier. Okay, that's why I'm feeling that because I'm jealous. And how should I act on those feelings? So like, hey, did I go out to like, hey, you don't deserve that body. Like, who do you think you are? Like, no. I go up to him. I was like, what do you eat to get those abs? I just strike up a conversation. Like, if you're jealous of someone or you feel a certain way about someone, don't hate on them. Especially if you don't know them, you get to know them. Be like, hey, how'd you do that? Can you help me? Like, you can't change how you feel, but you can change how you react to those feelings. You can change how you perceive those feelings, and by all means, if you're with someone, with a partner, be like, hey, I just coming off of how I feel, just being honest, I don't like when you do this. I just feel uncomfortable with it. Okay, that's good. Like, don't tell the person that you can't do it. Just tell them like, hey, and it's good. And if your partner's a little open minded, like, okay, well, I appreciate you communicating that with me. What do you want to do about it? What do you want to and again, it says like, well, listen, this is my job. I can't change what I do, and I have to look professional, so I wear makeup, and I don't like getting up in high heels and a skirt, and I like to come home, take the makeup off that's on my face, and I like to be comfortable in sweats. It's just what I like to do, and as the boyfriend has to be okay with that or he's not. But this should be like, okay, that makes sense. Now, should that girl compensate and say like, hey, listen, I know you want to get dressed up, so why don't one day we go out on a date, go to a nice restaurant, we'll get dressed up, and you can fuck me with my makeup on. Like, I don't know. Whereas if it's like a friend of mine who was in the band, again, he did other stuff. The band is just something that he did as well, and the chick was just complaining that she just wasn't spending enough time with him. He's like, listen, I can't, and I don't know what he did. I think he just broke up with her, but what I would do in that situation is like, listen, babe, like, I get that you are feeling right now that I'm like abandoning you for other things and other people, and I recognize that. Unfortunately, I can't stop doing what I'm doing. One, because I like doing it and it makes me money, it puts food on the table and pays the bills. But also because if I stop playing with the band, then they have to find someone to fill me in, and that puts stress on them that's not fair to them. But what I can do for you is, how about on this Sunday or whatever day the two have off, why don't we spend like 8 hours? I'll plan a whole day. We'll go to a museum, we'll have a picnic at the park, we'll go bird watching, go to planetarium. We'll do all of these things, and we could do that minimum once a month, on top of the dates that we already do and that we hang out. I'll do that for you because I feel bad that I'm doing this and you feel a certain way about it. If I could do that, is that acceptable? I think that's a good way to go about it. Again, communication is key. I have no idea what I'm going to title this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Love you guys. Bye.